So we're on board with Zaid for this reverse grid race. It's lights out and away we go. He gets a decent start. He peels off to the right hand side, trying to make up a place, which he's up to P10 now, trying to follow the driver in the white t-shirt as they wind down turn 2 and now turn 3, made up another place up to P9. He's getting all clustered up front, as you can see. He's got somebody lunging him down the inside to this right hander. Bit of contact there, but he comes out unscathed as they go downhill now, and not so lucky for Zaid as he tags a kart, spins round and nearly has a serious head-on collision. Let's just review what happened there. He slams the brake on to take evasive action, but in doing that he locks the rear tyres. My word, he was facing the other direction. A scary moment for Zaid, down into P15. But notice what he does. He gets right back onto the racing line. You need to stay calm in this moment. You need to channel that inner Sebastian Vettel from 2012, the Brazilian Grand Prix, which is obviously where he won the championship from dead last, I believe it was. Now as he goes through the hairpin corner, you can see there's a kart which is bogged down because he had an incident of his own. That's something you can expect in these races, a bit of chaos at the beginning, so already made up a place. But now he's catching up to a pack of karts who are battling hard for positions. Zaid meanwhile getting a great exit out this corner, trying to dive it down the inside perhaps, trying to make up another move. It's up to P13 for Zaid as they exit the second lap then, trying to get a decent exit out this corner, a bit of contact with the kart behind. But now he's going to get his head down, lean forward, get into the slipstream of P12 as he's going to try and summon up a move. Which way is he going to go? He's going to go for the inside move, and that's a pretty straightforward move. Up to P12, already on the comeback then is Zaid as they go through the high speed turns 1, 2 and 3. Now already Zaid is focusing on the driver in the black suit and the driver in the white shirt who are battling hard in front. And it's important he doesn't force the overtake here, but he has to stay prepared to pounce on any opportunity given up by the two drivers in front. They're not aware Zaid is behind, so he needs to try and get a good exit out these two corners. The drivers in front aren't aware he's behind, and as he gets a nice exit out the right hander, he pulls to the right hand side, catches the two drivers napping, makes up a couple of places. Now for the upcoming hairpin turn, he has to brake late in order to defend, but also take a deep line because the driver in the white shirt has parked at the inside. So by taking that deeper line, he's on the outside of this corner. He gets better momentum and drive, and crucially he has the chance to claim the inside line for the upcoming hairpin turn, where he can just brake at the inside, park it at the apex. Made up a couple of places there as one driver went wide, and now he's up to P8 already. So this is where the quick drivers are, right in front of him. They're all battling hard, and I'll tell you what, he's actually taking some decent line through this final sector. Could he maybe dive down the inside? The driver in the black suit leaves the door open. That's another position for Zaid. Doesn't need to look back twice. He needs to look in front because the podium positions are in front of him. P6, P5, P4, P3, P2 are all in touching distance as they're battling hard themselves. As Zaid gets his head down, he activates that human DRS. And now it's all about getting good momentum through these high-speed turns compared to the drivers in front. They're not on the racing line, remember. And look at this. Could he maybe lunge down the inside? That's a brave move. That's a bold move. That's a super move by Zaid. And he goes up to P4 for good measure on the switchback there. Let's just review that again. As he gets great momentum, slingshotting the kart left to right. The drivers in front aren't on the racing line, that's crucial, so their momentum is considerably less compared to Zaid. From the outside, he now has to calculate, should he lunge down the inside? Zaid Bani channeling that inner Lewis Hamilton, and he lunges to the inside, brakes into the corner, claims the inside line, and watch how that good exit which he got out the turn now opens up an opportunity to do a switchback for the driver in P4, so he's up to P4. Now he's done majority of the hard work in terms of overtaking and gaining back that track position. He now sees P3 and P2 in front of him. These are two quick drivers, of course. So for Zaid, it's all about biding his time, staying with the drivers in front. Don't do anything, rash and reckless. Just bide your time because the two drivers in front are battling hard themselves, and you can see by the next couple of turns, he's right up the bumper of P3. But the two drivers go defensive for this right-hander, so Zaid is going to try and set up the switchback for this left-hander. As he cuts across the track now, he gets a good exit, and tell you what, he's up to P3 with a super move there. Great switchback by Zaid, leaves the door open as well, good racing respect, but he gets really good drive out this final corner, maintaining P3. But I'll tell you what, he's getting a good slipstream on P2 just in front. This could be a chance to make it a clean sweep as he pulls to the left-hand side. He's up to P2 with a remarkable comeback. But it's not over yet. We're on board with Salim Salim, the driver behind, and we're just zooming in because Zaid is now the leader of this pack in the white helmet and the black shirt. So Salim is just in this pack behind. It's one thing for Zaid to overtake all these drivers, but can he defend well? Well, in front, Zaid is now sticking to the line. He's aware the drivers behind are quick, but they're also battling each other, as we can see. That's what Salim is doing. He dives down the inside of another driver there. Meanwhile, Zaid in front, sticking to the line, keeping his composure, keeping his calm, holding his nerve. That's the most important thing. You've done the hard bit, which was overtaking about 13 drivers on track. But can he keep them behind? You can see all the way in the distance at the top of your screen, he has opened up about a 1 second gap already, and that is the most crucial thing. So the key to his success in this race, despite the big incident he had on lap 1 when he was in dead last, was that he backed himself, kept his head down, stuck to the line, and made sure to pounce on any opportunity which presented itself. Now, if you're involved in a crash which results in you being dead last in lap 1, you've basically got nothing to lose, so there's no point giving up. Rather, flip your mindset and try and chase the pack in front. And the closer and closer you get to that pack, the more encouragement you get, the more confident you're going to feel. And we saw with Zaid, that confidence really showed in his overtakes. Now you can find a link to the full race replay in the description, which is on Zaid's channel, so be sure to show him some support on that. And let us know in the comments what kind of techniques you use when you found yourself at the back of the pack after a lap 1 incident. Be sure to like the video and subscribe, but until the next video guys, keep karting and carry on.